2 days ago, there's the Diamond League finals in Zurich, and the women's 100 meters did not surprise me. Basically, Tia Clayton just tried to be on the team because she was injured and she couldn't participate in the Jamaican National Championships. This is the only hope for her to make it to Tokyo. It just did not happen. I knew from the start she ran a solid time, but I knew it just didn't happen. Unless you're Melissa Jefferson Wooden, competing against Julien Alfred, there's very low chance that you'll win. We knew that from the start. She ran a 10.76 into a headwind. I mean, she always said that. Like in the Prefontaine Classic, another 10.7 with like a negative 1.5 headwind. She could perform 10.7s all year round. Like, we knew that from the start of the season. She's just in amazing shape. Although Tia Clayton is in good shape, it just wasn't enough. I already knew that from the start because she has good endurance. Although what I had to say is, you can see in the race that Tia Clayton got actually a pretty good start. She was actually a really good start, but just again, she just fell off. This is what happens when you do not train speed endurance or just do not run 200s throughout the season, because Julien Alfred is like, she's a really good doubler. She can run the 1 and the 2, and like people say, championship racing has multiple rounds. In the semi-final and the final, you have to run between an hour. So yeah, it favors people who actually have the endurance to do 3 rounds, and these are people who have some 200-meter background, some 200-meter base, like Noah Lyles, for example. How do you think he won the Paris Olympics? I mean, in the semifinal, he did not get first. I'm pretty sure he lost all the heats too, but he got first. So these championship racing or Olympic racing, where there's 3 rounds, and especially when the gap between the semifinal and final is like an hour or two, you need time to recover. Like, you can't just like race so many times without like yourself getting fatigued, unless like you know you have the endurance. Like, we know Tia Clayton is a really good sprinter in the 100, but she just couldn't get her finish together. Her speed endurance is kind of, she just has a lack of speed endurance. I mean, 10.8 is still an insanely good time, but when you're competing against people like Julien Alfred, you need the endurance. Otherwise, you just can't win. Like, you're not winning. But yeah, so I did not expect Tia Clayton to make it. She actually ran better than I thought. I thought she'd run like a 10.95 or something, 10.94. I think it's almost like 0.02 seconds off her personal best, but she ran well. But I knew Julien Alfred's gonna win. I mean, she got 20. I'm pretty sure she got 21.8 as a season opener, 21.7 London Diamond League. So I'm pretty sure that was like the 9th fastest time ever. So we already knew Julien Alfred's gonna win. What I'm thinking is, what basically is a hard prediction. It's between Melissa Jefferson and Julien Alfred. It's just hard to see which one will win. I'll make a video maybe in a couple of days about who I think is gonna win. But yeah, we already knew Julien Alfred it was gonna win. Both of them have really good speed endurance. It's just that it's hard to pick who's gonna win. I mean, I'll talk more about it in the next video. But yeah, I'm pretty sure for 6 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds, she had the lead, and then she just fell out. And then in the last 30 meters, like, Julien Alfred just dominated. Like, we already knew that with a 200-meter background. I don't, like, if you put Tia Clayton in the 200, how fast do you think she'll be? Probably like 23 flat. If you put Julien Alfred, how fast do you think she can be? Like a 21.6, 21.7, 21.8. We know that Julien Alfred has good endurance. She showed it, and especially with championship running, she's gonna excel at it. I don't think, I know she's super fast, but I don't really think she deserves to be in this, because she just could shoot, even if she makes a championship, Tia Clayton, but because I just don't think she can run the rounds well enough. Because championship races favor people who have good speed, can get to top speed, hold the top speed. Like, that's the reason that while Noah Lyles has been winning like the past million championships, he just has a really good 200-meter base. He also runs the 200 meters, probably more of his main event. That's why he excels at the 100 meters. That's why he won. He got 9.83 and won first in World Championships. He got 9.79 or 9.784 and won Paris Olympics. It's just that last 40, and especially doing that not only for one race, 2 or 3 races, and running like 10 flat, 9.9 and 9.8 or 9.7. Like that's what it takes to win. And running at that time a couple of times, and if you don't have the endurance like Tia Clayton, I mean, it just won't happen. On the women's side, it's maybe like running 11.1 first round, 10.9 second round, and then everything you got for third round. It just won't happen. She's probably gonna show like one really fast time, like Oblique did last year. Although I think he really improved and he deserves to run the world championships. And I have him as a really good pick. I'll make a video on that later as well. But yeah, she just even if she goes to Tokyo, she just doesn't have the endurance. She will not last around. She's probably gonna just gas out. So yeah, we already knew that from the start. On the other side, as we know, Julien Alfred running 200 all seasons, ran like a 36.0, which is like a national record in the 300 meters in like Boston Grand Prix, like February. So she has a really good 400. Even if she ran a 400, she would still have a really good. She would still have like a really good time for like a 100 and 200 meter runner. I mean, we knew that. So, and she has a pretty good start. It's just that Tia Clayton just had a slightly better start. But we knew she's gonna get rolled. In conclusion, we just knew she's gonna get rolled. But this is a really good race for Julien Alfred because this is basically to add her 10.7 into her resume. She ran like so many, including like a 10.77, and like negative 1.5 headwind. So that's really impressive. It's the main things about Julien Alfred. This race was like for like the 30,000, I think, for the Diamond League win. An appearance fee, but also for the fact that you are basically racing yourself into shape. That's what she's doing. She should have been this race. Tia Clayton did not. Although she's a really good 100-meter runner, she just did not, in my opinion, deserve to be the world championships. Julien Alfred does. She raced. It just adds one more race into her resume. She did really well, and she's really well prepped for the world championships. I mean, it's just between her and Jefferson at this point. Pretty obvious. Oh, nobody's like really gonna be that close. Maybe third place might like 0.1 or 0.15, 1500ths of a second after first and second place. So it's really gonna be between both of them. I am gonna make a video on my top 3 or top 5 for the men's 100 meters and the women's 100 meters, and I might touch on the men's 200 meters as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this Diamond League final, and if you agree with me, and also what are your top 3 predictions for the 100 meters for the men's and women's 100 meters in the world championships in Tokyo, and how about the men's 200 meters, because Latila Tabogo and Noah Lyles are on a grind. I'm going to talk about the 200 meters men's later, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Alfred gets a pretty good start, so does Jason Sears right next to her as well. And look at Clayton. Clayton's there trying to take it on. It's Clayton and Alfred, but Alfred goes away now. Alfred gets the meter, 10.75.